That's the issue with the shine, is how it doesn't like quite go all around back here. I'm hoping that we get a workaround for that. Should she be behind that shadow? Problem is that's a hard cut. I don't think we can swing it. That looks much better. Alright, yeah. May need to shrink her a little bit for there to be room for text. Just a little bit more. That looks good. Let's go ahead and drop in. Let's go ahead and drop in a dice. I think it's the 6. Yeah, break it apart. Yellow. Is it like a pure yellow? It's more like a mustard yellow. I don't know, different yellows. It's more mustardy. Actually, that's pretty good. And then the pips are black because this is enemy. Drop these black pips in. Gotta backtrack. Download that as a PNG. Drop it in. Go. Now here's the problem with her name, because she's technically a princess, but in the story I started calling her the Sour Lemon Queen. I mean, there are other names she's had, like the Royal. I could even do something like Your Highness. Rowan. Could even be Lemon Sour Queen. I've thought about that too. Something to think about. Push this off to the side for a second. She is going to need to be a little bit smaller. Not fixed size, normal. Nope. Little bit smaller. Not much. You really do dislike League? Oh, I missed you, Jade, didn't I? I'm not sure when that comment was from. I'm sorry, Jade, if I missed you. Yeah, League can be pretty hit or miss. Do you like this name for her? Because I really want her to be quite... kind of want to play on the whole fact that she's royalty and evil. Like, is lemon sour better than sour lemon? That's a good question. Your Highness, Lemaldria Rowan, the lemon sour queen. Should there be another comma? You see how that looks with another comma after Rowan. Does that make sense? Another comma? You can always delete it. Sour lemon sounds better. I'm not a linguist. The lemon sour queen. The sour lemon queen. Alright. I'm with you. I can fix that. I'm not a linguist either, but if it sounds better to you, Jade, I trust your judgment. You wouldn't change it? Too late! Too late, Jade. Too late. She's the sour lemon queen. Oh, you wouldn't trust me? No, I mean, like in the story, I did call her the sour lemon queen instead of the lemon sour queen. So, Your Highness, Lemaldria Rowan, the sour lemon queen. I like it. This is like a very, like each of the characters, I don't know if you guys are paying attention to their nameplates, but I really tried with each character to kind of capture the essence of their backstory in their name. Melvin Asquith, the bumbling prodigal alchemage. Him not as much. I kind of wanted there to be like version, I don't know, something weird in his name that makes me think of like a lab tech. If you think of something for me to add to his name, you guys let me know. And then Annette. She has many names, but her thing that she struggles with is, you know, vanity and the fact that she's, you know, a pop singer in this day and age. So her shtick is Annette Mordecum, the loquacious, the darling diva, the fiery songstress. Kind of keeps going. You know what? Hang on. Does that need to be fixed? The eye is like dark. We could fix that. Yeah, we could fix that. That's not too hard to fix. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that. We'll have to open up because we covered her up with Melvin's. Hang on. Let's open a new copy. Let's fix that. Finished cards. I didn't even realize it. Annette version 2.0 open with. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Long name, absolutely. Because she's just. I just didn't notice that needed to be fixed. Let's take this and pencil. There we go. Any other places need that treatment? I mean, this is maybe fine, but it's also the wrong color. Maybe not fine. Pencil. Just, I don't like the letters like blending into one another too much, if I can help that. Yeah, in some places it may not be possible to fix that. Pencil. I wonder if I should be putting more. Do you guys have trouble from this distance telling that that's a bunch of question marks? Little question mark dice, orange. Oh, I hope it's good enough. At this point in the project, I mean, we still do have time. I mean, this is a self-imposed due date, you know, the 13th. It's not, there's no contest or anything. That looks better. Yeah, hers is fun. And then Frida Whitaker, the ice-cold fortune hunter. So that's fun. And then Sigmund Lockwood, rock man, a few words. Oh, okay, I'll see you in a bit, Jade. just need to do Lemaldria. But yeah, if you guys can come up with something for Melvin, I would appreciate it. Okay, so let's go back to finishing our boss encounter. So she... Oops. She needs a background before we move any further. Yeah, Your Highness, Lemaldria Rowan, the Sour Lemon Queen. Perfect. Alright, so we need a backdrop for her. Got some cards we could use that I haven't used yet for the other heroes. Let's look through those together real quick. So I used the old Lemon Fortress for Sigmund. What if we use the new Lemon Fortress for her, though? The color palette's relatively different. Let's try it. May or may not work. So I kind of imagine those around her. Stretch it a little bit more. Just have her cover herself. Not quite. I do like those flags in the background, though. Let's tinker with this for a moment. Guess that's why I had this space up here for tinkering. Thinking of literally just doing this. Way the wrong color. They actually blend decently up here. That music. No thank you. Oh, hey there. Hey there. Hey there. A little much. A little much. Just gonna do some blending magic here. A little bit of blend magic. That looks terrible. Bigger brush. Maybe that'll fix it. Not really. But we might be onto something. Let me just go ahead and see if this is like giving me the effect I want. If we keep splicing it. Alright. So we actually should have spliced it a little bit better. Let's undo those paintbrushes. Okay. Just gonna be a little bit clever with our clever with our splice. We're gonna use this. So I'd love for it to just literally be like she's standing up, This is a bit of a spoiler too that I had her do this art for us. This is kind of like the boss fight itself. These freaky little stitched together minions. Alright, let's see. Maybe I spliced it the wrong way. Maybe I'm supposed to move this half of the picture over into the other half. Move. Maybe it's supposed to look more like this. Actually, that's a lot better. I mean, the stairs aren't going to match up perfect if I do it this way. But now at least I'm not dealing with that Lemaldria. The Lemaldria we don't want. Now there's just the pesky little tail to deal with. Or we can just scale this up. Not sure what's up with all the Christmassy music going on. I mean, not that I have any problem with, you know, holidays. And she can just kind of cover up that tail. This is actually a really nice effect if I can... She's going to be covering up the tail. And she's basically covering up most of that line. What am I doing wrong? Oh yeah, I just need to take an eraser to it. I forgot. I was like, what's the next step? That's right. Yep. This is also really appropriate for her to be here. Whereas I think with a couple of the characters, I wouldn't say I stretched, I just didn't necessarily like what backdrop I went with. I think Sigmund was the big one because I kind of wish I had some art for the Emerald Order already ordered, so to speak. I mean, I'm going to be working with her if the project keeps moving at the pace that I'm doing it at. I can totally see more art being commissioned by her. Actually, I already contacted her recently to do more work. She hasn't had a chance to get back to me, I imagine, because it was very recent. It was like literally this weekend kind of a thing. So I have some ideas for maybe more characters for later episodes kind of thing. Not necessarily playable characters. Alright, her backdrop looks great. She blends a little bit into it though. And we need to fix the fact that this little shiny kind of like isn't doing what it's supposed to. So let's kind of fix that. Grab a paintbrush. Drop it down to like 3. I'm just gonna kind of... Oh, you know what? I might need to do that on her character. We lost it. Let's go back to you, grab that color. Back to Lemaldria. Brush. Yeah, there we go. No, a little bit of shine's good. I just need to make it so it doesn't look like it's just coming out of nowhere. Like, the shine is definitely welcome. Just, there we go. Better. Hey, what do you think? You've enjoyed her work? Yeah, I think she did a great job.